Hey, in our last mastermind, I was talking to our group about the importance of the positive mental attitude that we have every day because, most of us are raised with some negative chatter in our head. We're not good enough, we're not smart enough, we're not tall enough, we're not thin enough, we're not fat enough, we're not white enough, or we're not black enough. Whatever it is, we get all this negative chatter into our heads and we just psych ourselves out. Sometimes it gets so bad that we don't think that we are worthy of success. We don't think that we're worthy of people's love. And I'm just speaking from personal experience. And I know from the thousands of people that I've talked to in my lifetime and the hundreds of people that I've actively coached that we're all plagued with this. What I have found over the years is that we need to replace that negative chatter in our head with positive chatter, with positive mantras, with great routines, with friends who speak great things into our lives. And it's one of the reasons why I wrote this book, Flashpoints for Achievers, so that every day we can put positive mental imagery, positive messages into our brain to replace all that negative crap that's in our heads. Because honestly, years ago I realized I had this great visual. This is what my brain looked like not so long ago. This kind of negative, dark swamp-like water, And the truth is that when we start imagining that this is who we are, this kind of stuff, this is how we start treating people. This is how damaged relationships happen. And there's only one way to change this, and that is to start putting some positive stuff into our brain. And so when you start putting positive messages into your life, when you start surrounding yourself with positive people, then what you have to do, the more good, clean water that goes in, the more it dilutes this negative crap that's in here. Now, it takes a while, okay? So you see, what starts happening is the clean water goes in and it starts displacing all the negative stuff. So over time, the more positive stuff that goes in, the more dirty stuff that goes out. Now, this takes a while to do, but honestly, I have seen people's lives transformed as they start putting this positive stuff in here. Now, what's really important is not just to do great readings, not just to tell yourself positive images. Really, sometimes we have to cut people out of our lives. That's the hard part. We have to divorce ourselves, exorcise ourselves from negative people that are in our lives. Now, this takes a while, okay? So oftentimes what we have to do is put this into our heads throughout the day. Now, many of you who have been following me for any length of time know that I start every day with my morning routine. My morning routine includes positive mental imagery, it includes meditation, includes prayer, and includes some great reading. But what I realized is I couldn't get real clarity like the water that's going into this glass until I started my morning routine the night before, and that's with a gratitude journal, and really recognizing that no matter what's going on in my life, even when I was at my bottom and bouncing along and skidding along for a while, I still had great things that I could be grateful for. But in order to get a great night's sleep, I realized I had to actively, with intention, start identifying what are the things that I'm grateful for. When I went to sleep thinking about the things I was grateful for, I actually got better night's sleep. I woke up more refreshed, and then I was in a better mindset to start my morning routine of positive mantras, meditations, readings, and prayers. So no matter what we do, it's going to be a difficult journey to get to the kind of the clear water that we're getting to here. I hope that you'll dedicate yourself to lifelong learning and positive mental imagery. But we've all got this. Don't beat yourself up about the negative chatter that goes on in your head, but let's get intentional about getting more positive stuff into our brains.